Aho, this is the Moccasin Telegraph at the Land of the Singing Coyote Indian Center in south central Ohio. My name is Tika Dabuna Washdevu Chasha. I'd like to tell you a story today about Red Star, Indian up in the north, almost Canada. He got up one morning, looked out, and it was snowing, so he went back. He heated some rocks real hot, and then he took a wooden bucket and filled it with water and dropped the rocks in the water. Then he put him a fish in there. He boiled his fish, and then he ate his breakfast. And as he looked outside, he saw it was snowing. And as he was putting his clothes on, his fur coat and his leggings, he got his snowshoes because he was going hunting. And the snow had just started and it wasn't too deep yet. But as he left the village and got out along the creek, little river there, it began to snow harder and harder, and it began to accumulate quite fast. So he put his snowshoes on, he went down to the creek where he had his trap set for muskrat. And when he got to the first trap, the trap was destroyed. There was parts of the muskrat laying on the ground. And out of the corner of his eye, he thought he saw something black run across behind him, the trail. And as he kept going, he came to several more traps, and they were the same way. He went up on a ridge, and he saw a thicket. He saw tracks going to the thicket. So he approached the thicket real careful. He got his bow out, strung his bow, and he put his arrow in there. And when he got to the thicket, the tracks went in, but there wasn't nothing there. So he went on up over the ridge and kept walking. And all of a sudden the snow gave way with his snowshoes, and he fell down into a good old valley there, a crevice that had all kinds of vines. He got tangled up in the vines, and he knew in the back of his mind that the wood ghost would be approaching him. That's what he had saw out of the corner of his eye. He had heard stories about the wood ghost, where it would sneak into camp and take their weapons, eat their food, steal anything he could get. So he was afraid. He was tangled up, and he'd hurt his left leg, and his knees were up in his belly. And then he saw it. It came out. Its shiny, beady eyes looking at him. And it came up within 4 or 5 feet of him, and it looked at him. Just kept looking at him, and then it laid down and rolled over and got back up and grinned at him. He was helpless. He could not defend himself. This was a wolverine, and from that day on he had great respect for the wolverine, because if he couldn't fight back, the wolverine was not going to bother him. Eventually he got himself untied from the vines, and he went home, and he was telling everybody in the village how this wolverine let him live. And as you know, a wolverine is very powerful for no bigger than it is. But it let him live, and that made him a believer of the power of the wolverine, the wood ghost. Toksha.